Hi everyone, my name is Rosen Tamang. My UN ID is 184137111. Today I am here to discuss about the project of system design and development. We were given various requirements to be fulfilled, so today we are going to talk about each and every requirement that I have implemented. So let's start. So this is the login panel of the system where user and secretary can log in. Now let's log in with the admin ID. The username is admin and password is admin. In this system there is currently only one admin which he can log in. So this is the home page of admin. Admin has authority to either manage a department or lecturer. First let us see about department. So currently there are this many department in this system. Now let's add a new department. Let's suppose BUSIN. Business. Type is BUSIN. Business. Let's keep the username business and password also business. Now let's save it. So here is the department which we have just added. Now we can edit this department by selecting a row. Now let's select this row to be edited. Now let's click on update. From here we can update this department. Now let's make it business 1 and department business and its web address as business@123. Now let's update it. Here the business has been updated. Now let's talk about next requirement, which is adding a new lecturer. From here we can see that there are different type of lecturer. We can view this main type of lecturer: full-time, part-time and contract. If you want to see part-time, you can click here, and here are the part-time lecturers and here are the contract lecturers. If you want to add any lecturers, just click here on add lecturer, and from here you can add a lecturer. You can click on part-time or either contract to add different type of lecturer. Firstly let's add full-time lecturer. Wow. Now let's assign this lecturer to aerospace engineering. Now let's save it. Here you can see this full-time lecturer has been assigned as a full-time lecturer. Now let's add a contract part-time lecturer. Let's assign this lecturer to aerospace engineering also. Now let's save it. Here you can see a part-time lecturer has been added to the aerospace engineering department. Now let's add a contract lecturer. Now let's assign this lecturer to IT department. So one thing I forgot to tell, that you have to enter a number in identification number field and salary field. If you if you add a if you add an alphabet in either identification or salary, and if you try to save it, it displays an error message saying you have to you entered invalid data. Please enter a number in the field identification number or salary. So we have to enter number in either of the identification or salary field. So now let's save it. Here the contract lecturer has been added to IT department. Similarly, we can edit these lecturers. Now let's edit this full-time lecturer. So to edit, you have to click on this row and click on update. Now you can make a full-time lecturer to full-time 1 and full-time 1. Let it full-time. Now let's update it. Here you can see the full-time lecturer has been updated. Now let's talk about another functionality, which is deleting a lecturer. In order to delete a lecturer, you have to select a row and you have to remove it. Now let's remove this lecturer. Here the lecturer has been removed. So now let's log in. Then let's log in to each and every department which we have added. Let's log out first. Now let's log into the department which we have added just now. Business. Here you can see all the different types of lectures you can view on the department as a secretary. If you click on all lecturers, there are no data because this department has just been assigned. Here's a full-time lecturer, here's a part-time lecturer, and here's a contract. Each and every panel are empty because not even single lecturer has been added to this department. So now let's log out and log in to a different department. So this is the department where we have added few lecturers. Now if you want to see detail of full-time lecturer, you can click here on full-time lecturer and you can see all the details of full-time lecturer. If you want to see part-time lecturer, you can click on here and you can see a part-time lecturer. You can clearly see this row which we have just added before and assigned to this department, business department. So this lecturer has been assigned to this business department. Now you can see on contract lecture similarly there are two lecturers here in contract lecture. Now if you want to see all lecturers, you can click on here. You can see all type of lecturer assigned to this department. You can differentiate by looking at this type. It says here full-time, part-time, and contract. There are total of 6 lecturers in this department. Now let's log out and log into a different department, which is IT. So you can see different types of lecturer assigned to this department. You can see that this is the row which we have added before from admin panel, and you can see similarly see part-time lecturers, you can see full-time lecturers, you can see all the lecturers assigned to this department. Now let's log out from here and log into admin panel. And now if you type incorrect password or either username, it displays a error message saying please enter a valid username or password. So now let's log in with the correct password.